Hi there. I'll start with the Bitcoin weekly chart to show you the Wyckoff market structure, then zoom into the daily chart for the shorter term setup. From a Wyckoff perspective, Bitcoin is currently in the redistribution stage of the distribution cycle. So all these blue text are distribution cycle. Uh, at this stage, at the late stage, typically it's a markdown or trend down situation. And you can see since the top, it has been following this channel, okay, seeking the low or seeking the bottom of this cycle. The most important weekly support right now is still the orange key level 58,500, okay? And the resistance is 68,000. You may say 63,000 is actually the immediate support, but the way I see it is that uh, during 2024, this reaccumulation phase that I talked about before, the range is basically from 58,500 to 68,000. At certain point, it dropped to the red key level of 51,500. So essentially what Bitcoin's price is doing now is trading sideways along this range. So 63,000 is essentially the center line between the green line and the orange line, 68,000 down to 58,000. So that's why even if it goes up and down around the 63,000, I consider that's normal. And whether or not we treat this as a very solid support or resistance, the way I see it is it can go through this line more than we expect, like what it did back in 2024. Okay. So that's the big picture of the price. In terms of volume, it has been declining for 4 consecutive weeks. So the rocket fuel is still white, meaning still cool, but combined with the candlestick, the shapes of the candlesticks, the bulls and bears are basically having equal strength when the price got over the yellow key level of 63,000. And if the fuel continues to deplete, that means um, the price is expanding without volume confirmation. All right. So that's the thing in the weekly chart that we can see. So it still remains that trajectory transiting from the distribution cycle to the accumulation cycle. All right. How about the daily chart? And after the daily chart, we'll look at the Fibonacci picture that I show you about the 4-year cycles. Okay, some of you are new to that, so I'm going to show you again every other session. Here, the daily chart is still trading inside the rising channel. However, I've adjusted it a little because previously it was a sharper uptrend, and clearly the past few days it has dropped outside of that channel bottom for a few times. Okay, previously it was somewhat like that, and we can see for a few days it has changed. So that's why we have to adjust, because when the trend first started, there were very few reference points, and when the trade goes on, we know, okay, the rate of ascent is actually not as steep as before. So that's why the adjustment. So July 19th, July 30th, and August 4th, each with the channel support crossing a support level or resistance level. Okay, those dates, there's something called I call the 2C's decision point will happen, meaning when the price trades towards these triangles, either it continues with the trend, that's the first C, or it changes trend. In both situations, it has to break something. Continuation with the trend in the case of a rising channel is going to break resistance. If it is a change of trend, meaning it is going to break the support of the channel itself. So those 3 dates are, getting those changes or continuation determination getting closer and closer. It can happen earlier, but these are the ways that we can gauge whether a false breakout would happen or whether a trend change would happen. Okay, that's how we measure it. And go to the Fibonacci picture. Remember this, we have the blue lines and the red lines. Okay, the vertical lines first. The blue lines are when Bitcoin topped. Okay, if it has a second top, then it's the later one. So in this case, the first line landed somewhere around November, December time 2017, and 2021, November again, and this time, October 2025. So it's somewhere around 47 months, not exactly full 4 years. That's the peaks. And the red lines are the lowest point, the bottoms. So in 2018 December, somewhere around November, December, Bitcoin bottomed over there. Okay, you see it bottomed out right there. And then fast forward to 2022, November. Okay, we've got another bottom. And now we haven't reached that point yet. Okay, it is pointing towards the first week of October this year, somewhere around that time, if it is exactly 47 months like before. And one thing is the ratio that it dropped from the peak to the bottom. In 2018, all right, from the peak right there. Okay, let me switch off the auto. Right there. Okay, 78% to the bottom. A little bit more than that. So this light blue line over there. Okay, that's where it was. And then fast forward to 2022, same thing. It dropped to that line, finding support, and then with a final drop to the bottom in November 2022. This time, as of this moment, okay, we are still, or Bitcoin is still somewhere around the 62% range. Okay, last time at the 62% range, it's basically around the May-June period. Okay, this time we are still around that range. So for the next 2.5 months, are we going to see Bitcoin come to this level? And if it does, what is the price range for that? Okay, 78.6%. So if I switch this off, you'll be able to see this middle of the mountain, right? Okay, so it is pointing, if you look to the left, it's pointing towards the mid 30,000. If I switch it back on, okay, somewhere around 37,000 on the left side. If it drops slightly lower, like previous two cycles, it's somewhere around 34,000. So somewhere around that range, if it is going to repeat exactly the same, stopping somewhere around the 80% from the peak. Okay, so that's another view showing us that the drop may not be over yet for Bitcoin. All right, you can access these analysis sessions 2 days earlier being a channel member, so join the other members now, and see you in the next video. Cheers.